What's up guys, Tech Flash here, and today we are going to unbox Samsung Galaxy A40, which is another mid-range device from Samsung in their latest A series. Now Samsung has been releasing quite some devices with this notch display. As you can clearly see on the box, it's called Galaxy A40. The main features which Samsung is highlighting with this device are the cameras, the notch display which Samsung calls Infinity U, but we all know it's a notch display, and fast charging technology. Now this particular device is actually from Vietnam because this phone has not been released in US right now, and some specifications are written on the back which I am going to try to read. It comes with a Super AMOLED display which is an HD plus display, so the resolution is not the best, but still it's an AMOLED display. 16 megapixel back camera with a 5 megapixel ultra wide camera. The front camera on this phone is actually a 25 megapixel sensor, so you are going to get quite some good selfies. Now for $300, this phone is turning out to be a great device as it has 64 gigabytes of internal storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to unbox this device, and the first thing you are going to get in the box is a booklet which is actually in the upper compartment of the box, and we have seen this type of boxes with Samsung S series also, with the Galaxy S10 Plus, and the phone is here, and it's a small device, so you don't need two hands to actually use it. I'm going to turn it on, and while it turns on we are going to look at accessories. You're getting a very general looking headset. Micro USB cable, no, it's actually a type C cable, so yeah, it supports fast charging. It should have a type C cable, and this is a great thing about Samsung, that it provides type C cable whenever it is providing fast charging technology, while other brands are still using micro USB for their different fast charging technologies. The power brick with this phone is exactly the same one you get with Samsung Galaxy S10, so it's a 15 watt adapter. Now I'm going to remove the SIM ejecting pins because I want to see how many SIM cards and expandability options are available with this device, and let's just see. And it's a very big slot, and you can see you can insert a memory card and two SIMs, so it comes with dual SIM functionality, which is quite popular in Asian countries and not so popular in American and European countries. So I'm going to turn this device on, and once it gets turned on, I'm going to talk about how this device performs. It took quite some time to set this up, but the device has finally turned on, and the first thing you will notice about this device is the display. It's a Super AMOLED display, so the colors on this phone are going to be much better than any other device in this price tag. However, you can clearly see that the resolution on this phone is 720p. Now it is not a big thing from me, but if you are someone who looks at the specifications, then you are going to notice that every other device in this price tag is actually coming with a 1080p display. Also, the build quality on this phone is plastic overall, so the back is made of plastic, the whole body is made up of plastic. The downside comprises of a headphone jack and USB-C port for charging and your speaker. I also want to include that the plastic build on this phone is actually quite premium. In fact, if you are not holding this device, it's very difficult to tell whether it's plastic or whether it's a glass build, because the backside is actually having this rainbow pattern which looks quite good when you hold it. The front camera on this device is 25 megapixel and supports Face ID, while the back camera on this phone is 16 megapixels for the main sensor and 5 megapixel for the ultra wide. So you can use it for live focus, and you can also take ultra wide shots if you want to. The facility for live focus is also available, but it only works for human subjects. If you want to get the blur background for different objects, then you are going to use the professional mode. The internal specification of this phone is also something that has been considered by Samsung this time around, and it comes with an Exynos 7885 chipset, which we saw with Samsung A8 series, and it was a higher mid-range phone, but this one is a lower mid-range device. Face ID is also available with the front camera, and the Face ID is more or less quite reliable, but sometimes it takes quite some time to unlock your device. Also, I wanted to include that the performance on this device is quite similar to what you will get with any phone with a Snapdragon 660. And the gaming performance is, however, a little low because Snapdragon 660 comes with a much higher graphic performance, but this phone has a lower quality GPU. However, in day-to-day tasks you are not going to notice any kind of lag with this device, and it is a pretty solid device. You are going to get a Super AMOLED display. You are going to get Samsung's One UI, which is the latest version of their software. One of the biggest downside for this device is going to be the battery size. Now this phone has a small screen size, which means that the battery size on this device has also shrunk. In fact, this phone only comes with 3100 mAh battery. However, in this price tag, all the other manufacturers are providing 4000 milliamperes, so that is something to consider. However, it's still a great device, and if you are looking for a device with single-handed functionality, then this phone might just be the right option for you, as it is a small device and you can easily use it with one hand, and it provides all the bells and whistles you expect from a Samsung device. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, do like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let me know what you think about Samsung's A series and what do you think about the future of flagship devices as the mid-range is getting better and better day by day.